funniest comedians out here, but I got to do it to your ass, and I mean looking like an extra in the Shawshank Redemption movie. You got that same hairstyle as dude from Tales from the Hood at the end of the movie. You look like El Chapo's second cousin El Gato like shit. You look like Claude and Ray from Life like shit. Always Sherman Hemsley looking at you.
All right, we are live. This is episode 10 of another Phunni Podcast. I'm your host, Big Lee. This is my co-host.
I'm Brittany.
Brittany is live in Trinidad, having a good time out there. The weather looks beautiful.
Yeah, it's real nice. It's a little situation.
Pink flamingos and stuff, but we're going to get to that a little bit later. She's going to explain what she's doing out there and everything. Brittany, how have you been besides being in Trinidad and everything? How does it feel to be out there and other than that?
It's been real good. It's been a nice little break from work. I've been out here since last Tuesday. I touched down early in the AM, and it's been parties ever since. My voice actually sounds a little bit better today. It was a little raspy the last few days and almost gone, but it's coming back today. But I'm after today, I'm cutting all of these bands off. These are for different parties, and I'll explain them and stuff like that. But I'm done. I'm tired of wearing them. They get on my nerves. So you can tell by these, I've been having a good time.
You got more bands than Dave out there, right?
No. There's some. I'm trying to think. Is there a party I didn't get a band for? Okay, so like I'll go into it, but like there's one party. My friends, they didn't get the VIP tickets, and only me and my sister-in-law got the VIP tickets. So they was like in the peasant section, so they didn't get this band right here. I was like, oh, hide the money, y'all. It's poor people around. But so they was real bad. I was like, oh, where y'all bands at? Oh, that's right. Y'all ain't get one. But no, I think I got a band. We didn't do something every day, so we didn't do something on Wednesday, and then one day we did do two parties in a day and stuff like that. So it's been a good time. But yeah, I'll go into it a little bit more. But what you been up to?
I think we might have got a little bit disconnected right there because I got a call. But if so, okay. Apologies for the crowd, but hopefully not. I've been pretty good. I got back from Boston. Saturday, yeah, I got back from Boston Saturday again with my job. For those who don't know, I got a new job and I've been going back and forth to Boston a lot. And I found a really cool bar out there. Shout out to Versus Bar. They're like a little arcade bar where they had like, not only did they have arcade games, they had like actual game consoles. So they had 2 Nintendo Switches and a PlayStation 4. That was all hooked up to like the TV screens behind the bar, and people were just like ordering drinks and playing video games, and yeah, it was a pretty cool vibe over that joint. Versus in downtown Boston, I believe I was somewhere near Harvard campus, but you know it was only my third time there, so I don't know really where I was at. And I was also looking to get a Nintendo Switch soon. But I was trying to decide whether I wanted the light or the OLED because I didn't really think I would be playing it on the TV screen. But now that I had never played it on the TV screen, but now that I actually played it on the TV screen, I kind of want the OLED instead of the light. So yeah, good times out Boston, man.
That was did any of your coworkers, they go with you, or it was just you doing your own thing?
Nah, so 2 of us drove up there, and we took two vehicles, and then we picked one up and brought it back the next day. But he didn't go out with me that night. Like, when I called him to ask did he want to come, he was like, "Man, it's cold as shit out there." So it was pretty cold when we got there. It was in the 50s, and then by the time I went out, it was in the 30s and snowing. So
that's not bad though. That's not bad.
That wasn't too bad.
It's wintertime and it's Boston. That's not bad.
Jeans and a sweatshirt, little beanie, and I went out. I'm not about to go to another city and stay overnight and not try to find something to do.
Yeah.
I found it by just Googling bars in downtown Boston. It was the second one that came up, so I was like, let's see what it's all about. So why not?
Okay, that's what's up. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself.
One of your kids got the Switch.
Yeah, my oldest has the Switch when it came out originally, so she's 12, so she probably had it since she was about 6. And it's pretty cool. I would say if you want the Switch, don't go with the Lite. So in her Switch, she had somehow broke where you put the cartridges at, and we had a bunch of cartridges games instead of the digital games, and so she kind of got upset, and I was gonna send it to Nintendo to get it fixed, but I ain't do it yet. You know, mommy got too much going on. But you know, I would say I was gonna buy her a new one, and I looked into the Lite, and I'm like, well, that's pointless because we actually play on the TV. We would take out the remote controls, put them in like, you know, the little steering wheels, and play Mario Kart. It's just convenient. There's other games that like she would want to play, not you, of course, but like Just Dance on the TV. So like if some of my, you know, little friends got kids that come over, or my nieces and nephews come over, they want to play Just Dance on the TV, they'll play Just Dance with the Switch. So I definitely think you should get the actual, you know, console instead of the Lite version. It's kind of pointless, I think. So like you might as well go big or go home.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. Now that I've actually played it, and I don't know. I'm as far as games that I wouldn't play, I'm getting the Switch. Well, what made me want to get it is the new Pokemon. To be honest, I was like,
that's cool.
I seen somebody playing. My brother was playing it on the Lite, and I was like, "That's Pokemon." And he was like, "Yeah." And I was literally just looking over his shoulder for like 10-15 minutes. I was like, "That looked kind of tight." So I want a Switch now. I thought I could find some like used joints, like refurbished joints, but I don't really see a lot of them. A couple GameStops maybe, but they're not really as common as I thought it would be to find a refurbished.
Yeah, I had a friend that was looking for like a refurbished one for her son, like around Christmas time, because she was gonna go with the Lite version. I told her no, don't do that, and she was like, "Damn, Brittany, but they so expensive." And I'm like, yeah,
they are. But yeah, did you get to see any of the entertainment, I guess, shows lately? The Super Bowl, the Grammys, any of that?
So I watched a part of the Super Bowl up until the halftime show. So I kind of kept track of the score. Not so much into the game, but I was just like, damn, they kind of neck and neck. I don't know if it was rigged or not, but yeah. So I watched it up until the halftime show. Of course, I had to see the halftime show. I had to see Rihanna perform. And then afterwards, I actually turned it off and finished the second half of Wakanda. So I like literally stopped the movie in the middle. Wakanda Forever, stopped the movie in the middle and then finished it. But yeah, it was a nice performance. What do you think about the Super Bowl?
I mean, of course I'm disappointed in the outcome. My team didn't get the W, but it was a good game. I enjoyed the game. I thought it was a good game. I enjoyed the halftime
No parade
show.
For you.
Yeah, unfortunately, no parade. But we got a strong team. Maybe we can come back next year. But the halftime show was really good. I had missed the pregnancy thing because her song choice. She started off with "Bitch Better Have My Money." So I was like, Can she perform this at the Super Bowl? And I didn't even realize that she was pregnant. And then like halfway through the performance, a friend had texted me. It was like, pregnant and slaying. And I was like, oh yeah, you're right. She is pregnant. Like I was really vibing with it. So yeah, it was good.
Let me go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and share a clip, just so the audience know exactly what we're talking about. Just a short little clip. There's the reveal. Yeah, that was tough.
Yeah, I thought that was a tough ass performance. I wasn't messing with those platforms though. You wouldn't have got me up on one of them joints. Not me ever.
Yeah, I feel like I think overall it was a good set. So you know, she did R&B, hip hop, pop. She did a song from all of her albums from beginning to end. It was about a 13-minute set. Of course, she started with Be Better Have My Money and then finished with Diamonds, which was nice. However, I do think that I would have liked to see some futures. So she did do an interview prior to doing the Super Bowl performance, and she had talked about possibly bringing a special guest. come to find out, the special guest was the bun in the oven, and which was exciting. But yeah, I would like to see some features, just to probably give her a little break, switch it up a little bit. And then also, after a while, I kind of was tired of the color scheme. So, maybe they could have changed out some of the LED colors on the field, or, some of the dancers and stuff could have changed out their outfits to something different, just to give it a little variation in the creativity aspect of it. But other than that, it was good for her to not probably performed in I don't know how many years and still ain't released an album either. I think she about done with us anyway.
Yeah, I think she's getting some good money off the Savage Fenty to where she don't even really need to make music no more.
No, I agree. Like, why would you want to put yourself under all that stress and touring and all that, and the record labels is robbing you dry when you could do, you got your Fenty Beauty and then your Savage Fenty as well.
Right, yeah, she's getting a bag off of that. And then she can still perform. That's where they get the most of their money anyway. Obviously, she can still perform. Did you say that she had more viewers for the halftime show than the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah, so, and I don't know if that's something that's traditionally happened, but she did actually have more viewers than the Super Bowl itself. Again, I was probably one of those that barely looked at the Super Bowl. And it's crazy because, we stream a lot, so I was like, how can I stream the Super Bowl? Oh, yeah, let me sign up for Sling real quick so I can watch the Super Bowl, so I could basically see Rihanna perform. And then probably watch some of the commercials. Did you see any commercials that stood out to you?
I mean, I'm a big Marvel DC guy, so I was looking at the superhero trailers. I like the new Flash trailer, and the new Guardians of the Galaxy trailer, of course. The Diddy trailer where he was like, he don't make jingles.
I saw that one.
That was
I saw
funny.
that one.
Other than that, I'm not really looking for the funny trailers. I'm more so looking for the movie trailers, to be honest, and specifically the superhero movie trailers. That's what I'm looking for.
Oh, okay. So did you get an opportunity to look at the Grammys?
Now, I did the Grammys kind of how you did the Super Bowl. I didn't watch much of the Grammys. I just kind of watched, what was there, what was for us. And when I say us, I mean us. But from what I saw of it, the Jay-Z and DJ Khaled and Wayne in the performance, Jay-Z did that super long verse. Great verse, though. Great verse, really long.
Oh, from God Did?
God Did. They performed that joint. But it was good to see all of them up on stage. Rick Ross, too. It was good to see all of them up on stage. I saw the 50th anniversary of hip-hop. All of them guys was up on stage and stuff. It was good to see that. Yeah, it was cool. It was cool.
Yeah, so I do have a clip also to share from Entertainment Tonight. I'll share a little clip. They kind of talked about the hip-hop tribute. So I'll go ahead and share that so the audience got an idea of what we're talking about with that one.
Sorry, if you can't understand, multi-generational, 50 years.
Hell, how was it?
I mean, it was incredible, man. Jesse, hit me now. To really give the Grammy audience an authentic taste of hip-hop.
UNITY is all I keep thinking over and over again. I know I'm going to hear it.
You're going to lose your mind when that segment comes.
Queen LL Cool J and Ice-T were among the 33 artists to take part in this vision curated by The Roots star Questlove.
Yeah, so that was nice. I didn't actually see the Grammys at all. I can't even remember which day it came on. But I probably was busy doing something else, and for some reason I didn't get a chance to see it. But I did go back and look at clips of the hip hop tribute that was designed, created, directed, and put on by Questlove. And it was dope. And actually, what I read out of the 33 artists, so they covered multiple generations. So it had, artists from Queen Latifah, LL Cool J, Busta Rhymes, Run DMC, all the way up into Public Enemy, and then there was representation of Wu-Tang Clan and stuff like that. The Lots, but then it kind of went all the way up to, I guess, Glorilla and Lil Baby.
Yeah, so some of those newer artists, I don't really know. I'm sorry, I don't know. I didn't know Glorilla. I eventually I knew when I was like, rewatched it and was reading the comments and everybody was like, but when she first came out, I was like, don't know who that is. But yeah, it was pretty dope how they did it like throughout time and everything. And I didn't even really know that hip hop was 50 years old. It's not even that old, to be honest. And
some of them guys have been doing it for almost that time, which is insane.
Yeah. And it shows how much it's changed in such a little bit of time. You feel me? From then till now, it's changed completely in just 50 years. I thought it was really dope. And didn't Questlove put something together for the Academy Awards that the slap happened at? I think he.
He may have. I don't want to misspeak, but I do know that it was directed. So a lot of things was done by Black people for the Academy Awards that night. So Black director, Black host. I'm pretty sure Questlove probably had something to do with some type of.
I think he won. I think he won an award. Yeah, I think he won an award for that.
He did, and he went on stage, and I think his speech kind of got overshadowed, if I can recall, by the slap situation. I feel like that might be it. He won an award for the documentary that he had did, and his speech kind of got overshadowed. Yeah, it's coming back to me now.
Yeah. Shout out Questlove, man. He's been doing big things and moving in a different direction. Well, I ain't gonna say a different direction. I'll say a bigger direction.
Yeah.
In that mode, but yeah, he's moving in a bigger direction. Shout out to Quest, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
and the other thing I wanted to touch on was that so B made history in Black History Month. She became the most decorated Grammy winner. Although she did not pick up Album of the Year for Renaissance, she lost to Harry Styles. So I didn't know who Harry Styles was. I think my oldest does. I think she does. And she played a song, and I was like, oh, I know that song. Maybe on TikTok or something like that. But I know that song. So she didn't win for Renaissance for Album of the Year. And then she also did not win Record of the Year. That actually went to Lizzo for her record called About Damn Time. But Beyonce has become the most decorated Grammy winner. So
do you know what it was?
She performance or something, or it could have been an R&B award. I'm not actually sure which award put her over. She did take home 3 Grammys that night. So she took home 3 Grammys, and she was late.
Okay, well, of course she's got to be late. I think she gets the some leeway with that. But 3 out of 5? You said she was nominated for, or was she nominated for more than the?
I think she was nominated for more than that, because there's a couple categories she didn't take more, at least more than 2 in my mind. I know she didn't win the award for.
I think
so. And I guess everybody wanted her to win the award for Album of the Year. Oops. Sorry.
I didn't hear Harry Styles' album, so I can't say that. But I did listen to the Beyonce song, and I thought it was pretty good. And then she had the one song go viral on TikTok where everybody was doing the dance. So I know that ran the numbers up crazy.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, and I got my tickets to the Renaissance tour. That was one of those few.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to go see Beyonce on my B-Day weekend. So my B-Day is on the 7th of August, and I'm going to see her on the 6th. And I'm going to be in a full Beyonce B-Day outfit. Yes.
That's at Capital One?
No, it's at FedEx Field.
Yeah, she did do FedEx Field before, a few years, maybe, I don't know, the year before COVID or something. She had a big.
Yeah, I think it was probably On the Run tour or something. Now I'm not a Beehive or Beyonce fanatic, but I was like, why not? Kind of thing. I think Girlfriend is tired. I think she get ready to tap out. They said that Renaissance was supposed to be a trio album, so there's supposed to be 2 additional albums. So I thought she would wait to go on tour until she released those other albums. But she might be like, y'all might not even get them albums for me. I'm ready to hang it up. So I was like, why not? And I'm gonna take my oldest with my niece and my friend gonna go, but I'm gonna take my oldest too.
Okay, that should be dope. She like Beyonce?
She knows the Renaissance album better than me. Okay, so I'll tell you about the Renaissance album. It's some good hits on there, but it's good for cleaning your house because it keeps you going. Like, and I need music to clean my house because, like, squirrel, I can't do it. I get distracted and stuff. But it's like it's good to like keep you going. It's a nice album, and you know the production, engineering, all of that album is good. Nadia enjoys the Renaissance album, so she doesn't know that she's going. So I think taking her, it'll be cool, and it'll be like her first real concert. You know, and she'll be like, "My mom took me to see Beyonce."
Right. No, I was just asking because like my sister, she doesn't really know a lot of like the artists from back then. Like I was dog sitting for her, and when she came over to pick up her dogs, I was like, "Do you know who Chris Brown is?" And she was like, "I know he's a singer," and that's all she could really say for her. Yeah, she's like, "I know he's a singer."
But you're not spending enough time with her because let me tell you, Nadia knows Chris. It's like she has her own playlist that she makes. She knows Chris Brown. She knows Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole. Like she knows these folks. Jay-Z. Like if they on, she'll know who they are. I could even take her back and she'd be like, "Mommy, okay, this is Earth, Wind, and Fire." Like I had her at a Parliament and Funkadelics concert. It was me, her, and my daddy. And Nadia was probably like 5 in Baltimore. And George Clinton was out there. I mean, we was getting down to, Flashlight, and Nadia was grooving because she knew, like, my mother played these songs before, and I've seen them perform. You gotta spend more time with Tati.
Maybe I do. And I even asked her to name like a Chris Brown song. She could, the single from Indigo. What was that? His first single from Indigo. I can't. Whatever that was. That was the only song she could name, and I believe that was his most recent album or whatever. But I was like, damn, that's crazy. Yeah.
Nadia's actually listened to Chris Brown's first album. That's when we was in high school, so she knows songs from his first album. And I usually do quiz her, like if a song's playing, I'm like, "Ma, who this?" But she will normally like look at what I'm watching, and then I'll notice that she'll end up playing it on YouTube or adding it to her list, and I'm like, she likes it. It's certain music she'll catch a vibe for. She'll be like, "Why you stop playing that song? I like that song." So I want her to have that variation of music. You know what's crazy? I mean, now we're talking about music. Nadia likes, I don't want to say reggaeton, but there's whatever Bad Bunny genre is. She likes that music, and so there's Alfalfa is. I might be saying his name wrong, but he's another like Bad Bunny, artist in that same genre, and she listens to that music, and I'd be like some of them, I don't know what the hell they saying, but the beat, it goes so hard. Like I'm like, oh, I see why she listens to this. I see why the folks like it, but yeah, she listens to like Bad Bunny and stuff too, so she well rounded.
Yeah, I didn't even know who Bad Bunny was until a few years ago when he played in a celebrity All-Star game. But now I'm a little bit familiar with the music or whatever. A little bit. Not really, I wouldn't say that.
I still don't.
You want to show
Oh, about Carnival. Okay, yeah. So I've been in Trinidad and Tobago. Those folks don't know. It's 2 islands, 1 country. This is my 4th time coming to Trinidad, 3rd time coming for Carnival. Last Carnival, because of the COVID pandemic, was in 2020, and I was here in 2020 on the airplane with a mask on my nose and people looking at us like we crazy, and after that, shit shut down. But I'm back again in for the mother of all carnivals, and because I am not a Trini by no way, shape, or form, I do want to give a little brief history for those folks that don't know what Trinidad Carnival is about. So Trinidad Carnival is an annual event held on Monday and Tuesday before Ash Wednesday, which is this coming Wednesday. This event is known for participants having like colorful costumes and doing different celebrations. There's different cultural events, band launch, which is the costumes you see. There's different bands, so basically different groups that you're in, and then also there's different. They call them fetes, but which they're technically parties, but in Trinidad they call them fetes. And all of this leads up to the street parade that you see of the costumes on Carnival Monday and Tuesday. So today is Carnival Monday. Tomorrow is the big show, which is Carnival Tuesday. I'm not participating in Carnival Monday because I need to save my energy. because tomorrow is the grand finale of the show. Yeah, absolutely not. Like the sun is different here. So traditionally, the festival is associated with calypso music. People do your research on calypso music, but although recently it's kind of switched over to soca music. Again, do your research on soca music. So it's a lot of costumes, stick fighting, and limbo competitions that go on. Did you know that limbo was originated in Trinidad?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, taught you something new. So from Tuesday, I touched down probably like after midnight Tuesday morning, and the first party was Iswe. So I had the VIP, like I said, and the homies was in the crowd amongst the heathens, and basically that was all inclusive. So all inclusive drinks, all inclusive food, which was pretty cool, and that was like a concert type event. Led by Kess, which is Kess, and then Kess the band, which is like, I guess, him and his brothers. But one of the performers that was there was Shaggy. So Shaggy and Kess came up with a new song this year. And of course, Shaggy did all his, older hits, Mr. Boombastic, stuff like that. Then, let's see, Wednesday was a chill day. And we came to the house that you see. And then Thursday was AM Beach, so that's a morning fete, like a breakfast type fete. It starts 4 or 5 a.m. and it goes to about 11. It was on Maracas Beach, which is one of the nicest beaches here. It's a little rough, but it wasn't too bad. But that's why it's called AM Beach, because it is on the beach. And there was some artists that were performing, soca artists, Bungie Garland, Fayon, Lyons, which is his wife, and Nidal Blackman and Skinny Fabulous. So it was 4 artists. And let's see, Friday was duck work. So they like to, that one wasn't all inclusive. They had a little bit of food, but it was drink inclusive. They like to play on words with this. So a lot of the signs, I don't know if you can see it a little bit, but it's, not really, like you can say fuck work, duck work. Some of the signs in there was like big D energy. Like it's like fill in the blanks kind of thing. But that was kind of cool. So that was a DJ party. It was at a resort here. So it was a pool that was there. There were some people in pools. And just good energy. So that was Friday. And then Saturday, we did 2 parties. We did AM Bush. So AM Beach, it was Thursday. AM Bush is like a Juve type event. And I'm going to read to you what Juve is. So Juve is a traditional festival known as Break Day, but it's the unofficial start to Carnival. It takes place technically on the Monday before Ash Wednesday. And you're basically in the streets, and you cover your body in colored paint, mud, oil. You have people dressed up as blue and red devils, and they just dance in the street to express liberation from the constraints of the past and in celebration of the ancestors who gone before them. So that's what Juve is. So AM Bush was like a Juve event, but it was dope because they had like this big ass phone truck, and we in the phone in the dark, and we partying. And then at the end, I seen the phone truck, and I asked one of the girls, I was like, let's run for the phone. And we just running for the phone, and we just dive into the phone. And then they had this big ass slide that we had to climb up and slide down. That was probably by far the best fet. And then Saturday during the day or afternoon was Soca Brainwash. And Soca Brainwash is probably the biggest fet for me. Like, the theme this year was birthday because it was their 10-year anniversary. But just, if I could show something, I might show something if I can. Because you gotta see it in order for me to explain it. It's kind of, the colors and everything is just, it's real nice. Maybe I can't. Maybe I'll try to oh, no, I can. Okay. So these are some pictures, but I gotta just go to Soca Brainwash so you can just see it.
Those are like balloons.
Yeah. So that's the decoration for this birthday celebration. There's like a big ass pinata in the middle. There's balloons on the side that eventually came down. You see people on the stilts walking in.
Right.
This is like from the entry. There's decor everywhere.
Mm.
Now, Soca Brainwash is probably the best for food. Like food options are endless, and there's everything you can think of. And then that was Saturday. Then Sunday, we did a fete called Sunny Side Up. Do I have that one? Oh yeah, we was in the penthouse, which is another VIP food all inclusive. Last year, again, the homies, they was in the general section, and I was up there with my drinks, like, y'all was too late, I didn't get your tickets, but this time they made sure they got their VIP tickets. But that was nice, and that was a superheroes theme, so it was good versus bad, and I didn't want to be like a typical Marvel hero, so I came as Shigo from Kim Possible.
Okay.
And that was cute.
That's
And yeah, it was different. But there was two girls dressed as Shigo. One had the exact same outfit as me on. And we took some pictures together. And then, no, actually two did. And then another one had her own like makeshift Shigo costume. But it was dope. Like, I felt like a celebrity because not everybody came dressed up, but then everybody wanted to take pictures of us, just as a group, because most of our group did dress up. Mm-hmm. And then we finished it off Monday this morning with Juve, which was Dirty Dozen's Juve. And that's, again, in the streets of actual downtown Port of Spain. And I was covered in oil paint and just real crazy. But
when you said tomorrow is the big one.
Yeah, so tomorrow is Carnival Tuesday, and that's when you're in your band, in your grand finale, the big parade. I am playing with a band called Yuma. This is my back piece, although, like, I don't know what the hell this is right here, because this pink feather ain't supposed to be here, so I'm going to take that off. But this is my feather back piece. So you have a band, which has a name. So some of the big ones are Tribe, Yuma, Bliss, like some of those are the big bands. And then in your bands, you have sections, which are designed by different section designers. So my section is called Frenzy. And it's so hard to kind of like describe it. So there's probably like 10 different sections in the Yuma. I have Frenzy. I'm a midline costume. So you usually have like a midline. Sometimes you have a backline. Backline don't have no backpacks or nothing. It's like the basic of the basic. Midline is like some upgrades. And then you'll have a front line. Sometimes they like to call them hard line. Hold on. One of the girls' hard line costumes or backpacks is over here. I'm going to grab it real quick. So this is her hardline feather backpack. So she'll be wearing that on the road and on Tuesday. So it's pretty cool. She really first. But yeah, so I got that, and I got a whole bodysuits, underwear, leg pieces. I have a neck piece that goes over my shoulders. I have a headpiece that's going to go on with my costume. So it's a lot. And you're basically on the road from sun up to sundown. You cross a stage, and there's judges on the stage. And the judges will, judge you based on, the actual section being decorated and stuff. They'll judge you on the energy that you're giving when you cross the stage. So that's why everybody is supposed to be put together on Carnival Tuesday. Again, Carnival Monday is like a trial run, and if you want to go out there, you can, but you don't normally wear your costume on Carnival Monday because you want it in tip-top shape for Carnival Tuesday. And sometimes you'll cross two stages, and you'll get judged twice, but then they have these rankings, and then they'll have, like, this is the, the big band, this is the winner of Carnival 2023. For mid-sized band, this is the winner. So they have different rankings as well. But yeah, that's tomorrow.
So I know I've seen videos. I never knew that it was a competition. I know, like, watching the videos, I could see that it was some type of organization to it because the color, like how certain groups would be dressed similar. But I never knew that at the end of it, it was a competition. That is something that I learned today. That's cool. That's dope. And you said, so what time? When are you coming back?
I actually leave Ash Wednesday like 4 a.m. So there's people that do like a post-carnival pump. They'll do something on Wednesday to kind of like, just mellow out a little bit. There's some parties on Wednesday. Traditionally, what a lot of people do here in Trinidad is they'll go to Maracas Beach that Wednesday, and everybody goes to the beach. It's crazy traffic. Maracas is like in the mountains, and it's a skinny road. It's one lane road going up, one lane coming down. And it's in the mountains to get there, and then you kind of come back down. But people still make that hike to go there on Ash Wednesday. But I'm heading back to the DMV. Party done. I'm done.
Makes sense. All right, we're gonna get ready to wrap it up. This probably is our longest episode, and that's what's up. That's dope. I like that. Anything you want to plug before we get off?
Again, my Instagram is itty bitty Brittany. Photography page is also BSD Imagery. I probably end up posting some clips and videos, reels from Trinidad Carnival if you want to actually see some more of the fetes in detail and some the costumes and stuff and what I'm gonna look like on the road tomorrow. So just give me a follow.
Yep. You can follow me at Big Lee. I'm actually on my way to an open mic right now. It's probably too late for me to invite y'all there, but it's at Detour Coffee in Virginia. I'm not sure I think it's Arlington, Virginia, but definitely Detour Coffee. Shout out to them. I'm on my way there now to the open mic, my first time there. You can follow me on Instagram at BigLee3_ to see all my videos and all that other stuff, workout videos, workout motivation, fitness, all of that. And until next time, y'all, peace, stay funny. We out.